guys, me Julie back with another round of my 100 Days of Bible Promises. Do the 100-day challenge, and I'm starting today with day 50. Do not stop meeting together. Actually, I skipped day 49 and I'm not quite ready for it, so I might circle back to it at some point, but I'm moving on today to day 50. And this one is talking about how we are better together, how we can support each other, how the fellowship makes life more doable, better than you can do on your own with God, with other people. So I'm really excited about that. Of course, I pulled out some flashcards for the word family because you get a church family going. And then, of course, friends. I'm just going through and circling some words that really stick out to me. Together, devoted, light, God's presence, priority, support, all those kinds of words that will offer me just a little guidance as I flip through this book, just pop up and I let me catch them and just be reminded of all the goodness that I have in my life through God. I am starting off, I'm going to make a little pocket, but I love this polka dotted paper, so I'm just kind of measuring and getting a sense of how big I need for this page. This page is about 8 inches tall, so I need to remember that. If you guys can remind me that next time I'm looking to get something the size of the page, it's about 8 inches, and I'm just giving it a couple inches to make this pocket on the side. Of course, I didn't cut all the way through the first time, but getting pretty close at this point. Grabbing some scissors, it just comes off like butter. And I'm just going to grab some scallopy scissors and cut a cute little scallop right along the edge of this polka dotted paper. Now my pocket is ready to be attached. I'm going to punch a couple holes in it. I tried this pink hole punch I got from Daiso, but it just isn't deep enough to go in. So I grabbed my power punch from We Are Memory Keepers, and it goes through everything, everywhere, all the time. So I'm just going to line it up and do my punch in here real quick. I have some chads falling out of it from our cruise cards that we were on a cruise last week, because I took my punch with me to punch holes in our cards. And so that was kind of a nice little surprise and memory popping out for me right there. Just adding some glue on the 3 sides, lining up the holes. And the pocket is ready to be embellished and filled. Look at these cute little kitties in a cardboard box. Of course, they're friends. They're doing life together. And so that's a little symbol that I'm going to just put on my page today to help me remember, using some pop-up tape, some foam tape to help it have a little bit of dimension there. It just goes right on the bottom edge. There's that family flashcard. And I have this printable that I just pulled off. I can't remember who it's from right now. If I can find it again, I'll link it below. But it's these beautiful flower cards, kind of wildflower bundles. And I'm using my Tim Holtz tiny scissors to cut. They're not the best for cutting straight, but I'm going to ink the edges so you're not even going to know what a hot mess I made when I was cutting it. And of course, I need a little backer for this card to do some journaling. So I'm just cutting up a piece of Tim Holtz paper there. I pulled out some of my brads. I keep them all on cork on a magnet board. There's magnets on the back of the cork to hold it all up. And I just find this cute little flower one. Okay, let me just do some distressing ink first, because that's just going to even up all my crooked edges there and add a finished look to it. That's what I love about inking the edges. It adds a finished look. All right, so now I'm going to find my little poker tool. Here it is. You just poke a hole through all the pieces. Be careful with your fingers. And then you just push your brad in the hole, and then you flip it over, and then the top part just helps spread all the pointy ends down. And it's done. And then I'm just going to slip one side of each of that little card onto my pocket edge and let it just live kind of right there, or just finding the best spot for it. And I've got these beautiful, colorful labels from Illustrated Faith. And I find the pink that I want. I'm just going to put some words on there. and turn it into a little tag to slip into my pocket. I'm just doing a little bit of journaling right there. We do life better with others than I can do on my own. I'm pulling out this teal fabric. It kind of matches the 5 up there. You've seen me use it before. It's just kind of sitting on my desk, so I love it. Just keeping it there to use it. And of course, some of this neutral mustardy color, and I'm just going to staple it onto the edge of my label and create a little tag, a little fun little tag to stick it on my pocket. Isn't that cute? And then the family needs a little something. I've decided. I'm just not sure what yet. Oh, I found a piece of confetti on my desk. I glued it down. I found a little glitter star. I glued it down. And I'm grabbing this mustard colored crepe paper. So I've decided I'm just going to do a little bit of, I don't know, what do you call it? Like ruffling on the back of the family card. So I'm just going to add some glue and then squunch the crepe paper up behind it so it kind of looks like it's ruffled. I love that. It's just kind of a little perfect touch that it needed. Just a little bit of something, something right there. And of course the yellow goes with all the other yellows and golds going on the page. So I just added some glue to one side of it so it doesn't glue the pocket closed. And it's just going to live right there. It's super cute. Okay, I've got my pen I want to use, this RT Precision pen. It's working well, so I'm going to go ahead and write some hymn lyrics on here that have just been running through my head ever since I saw this title of this page, where 2 or 3 are gathered in your name, there am I in your midst. So I'll probably be singing it the rest of the night, and I'm okay with that. And once I get my journaling done, I slip the card back on, and I kind of decide, or I kind of made a little mess here with some of the glue over to the right hand side. So I've just got this aquamarine Tattered Angels mist on my desk, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit the page with a couple of those, and I've decided to put this tab on, so I'm just hitting it with some Distress ink, and then I'm writing the word gather on the top of it and just doing a little hand lettering, and it's going to go and live on the edge of my book, so my page is blooming. Just a little bit of glue right along the edge, sticking it down, and then of course I have this little bit of fringe cut left over from the crepe paper, so I'm just going to stick it to the back of that, and now it's really going to live right off the edge. Look how cute that is. And I decided I needed to keep this friend card in here, so I went and got this cute paper clip with a heart on it from my friend Elaine, and I'm trying to find a spot for it, the best spot. I don't know, it's kind of hard to find a spot, but I just decided to let it live for the moment underneath that journal card, and then whenever you take that journal card off, you have the word friend living under it. And that is all for now. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.